bring back proof myself to show those doubters.
You really trust him that much?
I do. Raging Tides doesn't take in the ruthless or unjust. Besides, General Zheng is like family and a mentor to him.
Family and mentor?
General Zheng is Wei Shen's uncle, and he even taught Wei Shen blade skills. The general treated him like his own son.
If that's the case...
I don't know. He was brought back by Here, take a look.
After he left Raging Tides, where did he go?
He joined the Gui army, but he didn't follow General Zheng's orders. He started from the bottom as just a regular soldier, and went through hell. I even went to find him at the camp once. He never got any special treatment from But Wei Shen has a stubborn streak. I couldn't just stand by. I laid into those bullies, knocked their teeth out. Knocked their teeth out last I heard.
And what happened after?
Then the squad leader showed up. Real tough fighter. When I threw a punch, I ended up dislocating my shoulder.
Whoa, are you okay?
Gotta hand it to you. You really know how to hold your own.
Wait, did you do the same back then?
How did you know? Yeah, I messed up. I couldn't take down that squad leader. Wei Shen stepped in. Because of me, he got into trouble. Blew up completely. General Zheng himself showed up. One order from him and both of us ended up in jail. I still remember it like yesterday. When the general came to question Wei Shen, his shadow stretched long in the candlelight. I couldn't hear every word, but one thing came through clear as day. A favor.
What favor?
General Zheng wanted Wei Shen to learn to bow his head.
Why would the general want that?
He always thought highly of Wei Shen. Maybe this was just his tough way of teaching him how to get things done. To the general, the ends justified the means. But Wei Shen refused to bow. He kept his head high, staring the general straight in the eye. When the general left, he said something I heard clearly. If you won't bow, fine. A blade was never meant to bow anyway. We were stuck in that cell for a long time. When we finally got out, those bullies didn't dare mess with him anymore. Later on, Wei Shen led them and pulled off some big things. Men from the Northwest respect a true fighter. Even those guys knew Wei Shen was a man of honor. There's no way he'd ever do something dishonorable. That's why I can't give you this blade. I still have unfinished business on Wei Shen's behalf. Tomorrow, maybe the day after, when the truth comes out, I'll return this blade to where it belongs. That's a debt I owe him. No drinks got me this tired. Got any more questions? That's a long story. But to start with, Wei Shen didn't really practice blade fighting at first. Even after he joined Raging Tides, he wasn't into that kind of thing. We're not exactly the blade-wielding type over there. General Zheng always said that the blade technique is too rough. Easy to hurt others. And even easier to hurt yourself. He said whether someone's good with the blade isn't about talent or disposition. It's about whether they've got that fire in their heart. And back then, the general didn't think what. That changed one time when there were several.
He threw himself in a
Exactly. When General Zheng found.
Wait, the general used.
I'm not sure. Honestly, got any more questions? From what I've seen, Wei Shen has always respected the general a lot.
How can you tell?
Because he keeps saying stuff like, my uncle said this, my uncle's... He was always reciting this one poem.
Poem?
Year after year. Got any more questions? Got any more questions?
Wait, what's this letter here? About that day. Which day? Is that old man still around?
It's all my fault. All my fault. I didn't protect the general. You're back off the... You've been deceived. So...
Have I?
Those traitors, they really did. I even warned the general. That man was from a collateral branch. If he kept letting him do his... But the general still trusted him, and that's why everything went wrong that day.
That day? What exactly happened?
I saw...
So according to you, Zheng Huaishan actually controlled...
No, wait, that's not...
This veteran says Zheng Wusi is a liar. But honestly, I'm not sure he is telling the truth either. In that temple he mentioned. Maybe Zheng Wusi is there. I should ask more. Sir, where's this temple you talked about?
At the Sparrow Sutra.
Doing here?
I was worried you'd do something rash.
I won't. It happened during the celebrations.
So you want to go inside?
Of course. Wanderer, I need your help. I'm slow and I don't read well. Once we're inside...
You're that sure I'll help?
I know people when I see them. I'm not wrong. Come on, let's look around.
There are a bunch of secret reports, too. Most of them about the general returning to the Tang court.
I remember that time when Tang envoys had come to Liangzhou. The veterans of the Guiyi army didn't want the general to... Why?
Look at this. Letters stacked to the ceiling, all of them accusing Zheng Huaishan.
They were so certain the general's own son would take over. They couldn't wait to smear Huaishan, but... Wait. Wanderer, come look at this. Huaishan's father. Wasn't he supposed to have gone to Chang'an of his own will? But from what this
If the letter is right, then the general lied to Huaishan and that old soldier. We heard him give... But this report shows the general already had plans in... Which means... Before that night, the general had already decided to go to Chang'an. But why? What reason did he have?
I found this in a hidden compartment. Take a look. Could it be? general always intended for Xuyen to take over Liangzhou?
Exactly. That secret meeting, it wasn't a confrontation at all. They were in league with each other.
I knew it! Xuyen would never turn against the general. He was the one the general had his eye on from the start. Not long after that night, the general left for Chang'an. Maybe that night was just like this. Snow falling hard.
Feels like something out of a story. A young man in bright clothes on a spirited horse, taking up Liangzhou's blade from a fading hero. From that moment on, he rode across the frontier with steel in hand. Let's show this to that veteran.
The day it was driven into the ground. That was also the day Zhang Huaixin... No. Young General Zhang received his father's keepsake back. No wonder. No wonder he kept repeating that line.
What line? What was he saying?
A poem. Something about the ring of a blade.
The blade circle?
And the return it symbolizes. The circle of the blade and the homecoming of the man. 3 generations of the Zhang family used this blade. The elder brother passed it to the younger to his nephew, and the nephew planted it in the snow, right here. That blade, standing alone in the snow, it was waiting. Waiting for the one who left for Chang'an to come home again. No. That blade, I have to put it back. Wanderer, that blade, it needs to stand in the snow again. Year by year, from Golden River to Jade Gate's line, day by day, horse and blade in rhythm align. Spring's warm breath, yet snow still drifts and clings, while the yellow river winds, around Black Mountain's rings!
Dust rising to the horizon. A wanderer's eyes grow blurred and weary. Brother Hawk, what do you think of this?